as we have made it to the grand finals. And if you're in the chat, predictions are open. Predictions are now open in the chat for who you believe is going to be this week's Sparkling Tuna Cup champion. Will it be one Protoss or the other? Will it be one Sidestorm boy or the other? As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Golden Aura, we have our Polish Protoss player, the blue Protoss representing Sidestorm Gaming. It is Gerald. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have as opponent, we have the red Protoss player, also representing Sidestorm Gaming. It is MindelVK. The Sidestorm boys, Poppy. Let's go. And again, if you're in the chat, predictions are open, place your bets, and best of luck. Who you think will be our champion this week? As a reminder, once this series does conclude, we will be embracing and jumping into World Team League. WTL. I know WTL, I think it's actually just now starting. I believe it's starting as we speak. Yeah, it has begun, and we'll be catching up. We'll be catching up on WTL once we wrap up with the finals. We'll be focusing on the finals first, and then World Team League. That is the plan. Until then, we're calming things down. Going to be a double gate opener. 2-gate opener out of Gerald. 2-gate opener out of MindelVK. Are going to be settling in. So it is going to be 2 gateways. This is going to lead into our tuners of choice. And we'll see if we... Oh,
game paused.
I was going to say, we'll see if we do embrace a proxy out on the map. For now, it looks like we do need a moment. Our player's asking for a second. And hopefully any issues will be resolved. If there is any kind of major issue, we can always resume from replay, but it should be okay. Should be okay. As we are settling in. You know, potentially some Uber Eats at the door. Potentially. Getting some food. Oh, never mind. Apparently there was something that we...
Game resumed.
Okay, we're back in. Are back in. Forgot about something. I'm a little bit concerned that Gerald was like cooking something. Like the stove was on, or there was something in the oven. Suddenly smoke everywhere. Hopefully everything's okay. So we can now focus on our finals. We have our second pylon in the main base of MindelVK. Likewise, second pylon in the main of Gerald. So no proxies, no crazy shenanigans. At least not in game 1. Not in game number 1. And we have a units of choice, so it's going to be Stalker Sentry out of MindelVK. Meanwhile, double Stalker out of Gerald. This double Stalker opener is going to be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more assertive. Does allow Gerald to move out on the map and to threaten the bases here of MindelVK. We'll see if we double down and go for a third and fourth Stalker as well, or if we go for double Sentry instead. Keep an eye on Gerald. As actually, never mind. It's going to be double Stalker into double Adept. A very aggressive opener here out of Gerald. And we're following this up with a Stargate. Stargate followed. This should be for an Oracle. So hyper aggression here from Gerald. Adepts are to kill workers. Oracles are to kill workers. And Stalkers are to maintain control of the map as well. So nothing but aggression out of Gerald. Meanwhile, MindelVK is expanding. Stalker Sentry into an expansion. We're easing our way into the early game. But last, we do have to back off. Stalkers, they have map control. They force back the main army. Boys have to be pulled. Stalker's under fire. Very nice control. And Stalker is going to go down. Massive pickoff already. The force field doesn't quite catch the Stalker. Gerald, he gets away. And oh, we will at least trade 1 for 1. This Stalker should go down. Yeah, the Stalker does fall. So a 1-to-1 trade. 1 Stalker for 1 Stalker. Meanwhile, Adepts have arrived. Probe is not in position. And here comes the shade. Here come the Adepts. And can we wall off in time? Oh, it's going to be close. No, not at all. Yeah, the Probe pulls away. The Adepts say shade into the main base. Probes are going to be going down. And without that Stalker, there's that much less DPS. And we're going to get even more damage done. It's going to be 2 probes so far. Can we get a third? It looks like we cannot. Oh, actually. Yeah, not quite. Yeah, the Adept does shade down to low ground, going for the pylon. 2 probe kills for 2 Adepts. Not the best trade from Gerald. Not ideal, but we're still not done. Shield battery has completed, so this Oracle has a little bit less potency in the main. As Stalker in position, going for the stasis. Oh, faking out the stasis instead. A delayed stasis trap does even more damage, actually. The Oracle takes a lot of hits, takes down 2 probes, or does catch 2 workers. but not bad. Not bad damage here with the Oracle. As back at home, Gerald is settling into his own economy. Has been able to catch up despite the fact that he had a much later expansion. And he's moving out with a second Oracle. Second Oracle is going to be zooming. Is going to be zooming on out. 2 Oracles can one-shot workers, so his shield battery is not going to be enough. Won't be enough as we do catch an Oracle. Oh my god! Barely doesn't go down. Meanwhile, Stasis Trap, we're not paying attention. No! We're not quite able to react in time, and a massive Stasis does connect, catching half the mineral line. Gerald's getting a lot done already. Faking out some damage, catching workers in the Stasis, and building up and getting ready for our eventual move out. How many gateways do we have? We have 3 gateways in the main, and we have a potential proxy gate as well. Now, MindelVK does confirm the hallucination does get eyes on the pylon, so he's going to be looking to shut it down, and he will. I say that, Gerald. He wants to contest against that. Oh! Oracle does fall. But Gerald, he will be able to get on top of the army. The pylon survives. The gateway is going to get up and running, and Gerald, he's committed here. He's expanding back at home, taking a third. But we will be able to warp in 4 stalkers at a time. Ooh. Second Oracle goes down, but another massive Stasis in the natural. Oh my god. The Stasis traps are insane. As the Stasis traps, they just keep going up. Insane damage. When it comes to the Stalker counts, we are neck and neck. 10 versus 10. The 4 gates not really kicking in yet. Gerald tries to poke in. I mean, now that MindelVK can focus on the main fight, he collapses on the main army. Does pick up some Stalkers. Nice trade so far to Mindel. Yeah, with the Guardian Shield, he will come out on top. And chasing Gerald back. Here come reinforcements again, 4 Stalkers at a time. We go for the surround. Yeah, we collapse on MindelVK. We do punish him, but here comes the defensive Immortal. And with the help of the Immortal, we should be able to hold on. We have the high ground, we have a choke point, we have the shield battery overcharge soon to be as well. MindelVK will hold. He will shut this down. Once again, we have Gerald trying to catch out the army. Unable to. Is that a 3rd Oracle? It is. 3rd Oracle has arrived. Interesting. Hasn't dealt much damage yet, but has potential. Of course, with Stasis traps, with Revelations. I guess we may just have it for high ground vision to blink into the main. We shall see. As Geralt is going to be doubling down with Glaive Adepts. We spoke about this previously, but Glaives has been a very common tech choice here of Geralt. He's been in love with it. Very aggressive choice. Meanwhile, he does bleed to the main. Dives in and going for the pylon, and pylon is going to be shut down. Stage trap does finish. Even catching the Observer. Very nicely done. We won't get much more, though, as it looks like Geralt is going to be forced out of the main. Does blink away. God, that's a lot of adepts. We're warping in 7 adepts at a time. The economies are quite similar between our players, but again, gateways are depowered, and we blink back in. Go back for the dive. We get another 2 pylons, keeping these gateways depowered for as long as we can. And we're waiting for the adepts to pull the trigger. Waiting for that moment. The gateway does survive. Another massive warp in. The adepts are spotted. MindelVK is aware. Does rotate around. But knowing is half the battle. And can we even stop this? Yeah, we're committing in. We collapse on top of the army. Shield battery goes down. And we're going for the Immortals. GG gets called. We lock down the army. And Gerald will take game number 1. GG. Gerald will take a lead here. Get a very strong performance so far out of Gerald to be able to pull MindelVK apart, to be able to get pop-off with these initial oracles into, of course, a Stalker aggression. Just non-stop aggression from Gerald, and MindelVK could barely keep up. He was never able to really move out across the map, was never able to assert himself. He was stuck being the defender. With that, he did crumble under the pressure, under the aggression of Gerald. And we'll see if that continues in game 2, as we are loading in. As we are switching, or as we are headed into game 2, going to be taking place on Alkion. Let's go. Sorry, Oceanborn even. I was guessing, I can't see the screen. Okay. One moment, there we go. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Oceanborn, we have our Polish Protoss, a player of the Blue Protoss representing Storm Gaming. Leading the series 1-0. It is Gerald. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have the red Protoss player representing Storm Gaming. As our teammates down in the series want to bounce back here and now in the grand finals. In this best of 5, it is MindelVK. Can we tie things up? Here we go. So once again, we are settling into our openers. We should be seeing 2 gates from both players, but we'll also keep an eye on whether or not we move out for a proxy pylon for an all-in. This is not the worst map for it. And even in a longer game as well, the third base is a little bit more vulnerable, a little bit more exposed. Can try to pressure and can try to commit. We'll see. Also see if Gerald calms down. As a reminder, at the start of game number 1, Gerald did open up double Stalker into double Adept into a Stargate for Oracle Harass. Like, again, Gerald had no chill. He had absolutely no chill in game 1. Refused to calm down. And is that going to be the case for the entire series? We'll find out. We'll find out. As the probe does dip further in. At the same time, MindelVK getting across the map, getting eyes on the main. Eyes on the main base. We confirmed the second pylon, so no proxy out of Geralt. Likewise, no proxy out of MindelVK. If this pylon were to be missing, then we can like scour the map and look for the proxy location, but that is not the case. Not here in game 2. We're calming things down, and we have our openers of choice. It's going to be Stalker Sentry out of Geralt and Stalker Sentry out of MindelVK. We're calming things down. We're calming things down. We're not as aggressive as game 1. We're going to be easing our way in towards the mid game. We'll see what kind of tech we work with. We'll see where we take this, as a Twilight Council is on the way for Geralt. Do you see what I see? This is a Twilight Council, yes, but we have a cheeky probe hidden on the left-hand side of the map. And Geralt, are we thinking of a proxy pylon? Are we thinking of a Dark Shrine? Ah, he's thinking about it. There it is! Pylon has been thrown down! Twilight Council still on the way. And do we commit to a proxy? That is the question. I mean, the pylon is a little bit late. It is not perfectly lined up. A blink is on the way. And it's being chroned as we speak. So it looks like it's just going to be blink. Okay, never mind. Hallucination goes in. Hallucination is an Oracle, not a Phoenix, trying to once again force an overreaction. But this time, MindelVK, he's wise to this. As he's across the map as well, does confirm blink. And there it is! It is blink, and there is the Dark Shrine. Oh my. MindelVK has not scouted this, not yet. He's unaware of what's going on. And because, of course, the Twilight Council was researching, it looks like a standard game. It looks like a standard build. Little does MindelVK know that we are popping off. That we're animals. Show us the Invisible Man. Now, what I'm concerned by, he's doing the same thing! Let's go! Great minds think alike. I mean, they're teammates, right? They are teammates. DT versus DT. Now, the scary thing here is that one player will hit it first. Geralt, his Dark Shrine is faster. He will hit first. There is no detection. No Observer, no Robo, no Forge, no Cannons, no Stargate, no Oracles. Zero detection capabilities here for MindelVK. And I can say the same for Geralt. So if the DTs hit at the same time, it can be chaos. It can be pure chaos here. DT versus DT. The problem is that the Dark Shrine is already done. It's already done for Gerald. He's going to hit first. He's going to get damage Delta first, and Gerald is going for a Robo. Robo's on the way. The natural. MindelVK's expanding! Oh my god! He goes to the expansion, goes to the third base. No Robo, no detection, no nothing. And the game may just end. Now, it's only one DT. If it was two, 100% the game would end. If it was two DTs, but even just the one can get so much damage done. We're waddling into the main base. The probe goes down. We bust into the main as well. GG gets called, 0 detection, and Gerald takes a 2-0 lead. Whew. GG, well played. It happens to the best of us here. Going for the proxy Dark Shrine, going for the DT opener and having no detection. We've seen Max Bax die to this. We've seen Hero die to this. We've seen Classic die to this as well. Happens to even the best Protoss players out there, where you cut corners, you skip out on the Robo, your opponent goes for DTs, and that's game. That's game then and there. That's aye. GG, well played. Not the game we really wanted here, but it happens, Papi. It happens. It's unfortunate. This build and this proxy has been less effective this patch just because of the sentry openers and hallucinations. We saw this earlier today actually with Ordinary, where Ordinary, he had a PvP earlier and he was able to, with Gerald, and he did scout the proxy Dark Shrines. He was able to get detection. Did happen in the semifinals on Golden Ore, if you remember. So again, because of sentry openers, the chances of the hallucination scouting the proxy is higher, but not 100%, as we just saw. It's not 100% that you confirm the proxy, that you confirm the Dark Shrine with those hallucinations, and it can pass you by. And with that, we're getting into our third game of the series, potentially the final game. I'm hoping we can get it back and forth, but the pressure is on. And spawning in the top right hand corner, we have our Polish Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, representing Psystorm Gaming. With a 2-0 lead, one more game is all he needs to be this week's Sparkling Tuna Cup champion. It is Gerald. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the red Protoss player representing Psystorm Gaming down in this series. He has to fight back here and now to make a series out of this. It is MindelVK. See the chat catching up. PvP moment. Yeah. It happens, Papi. It happens. Smooch. Feels bad, man. Papi. Feels bad, man. As from here, we are going to be opening up 2 gates. A 2-gate opener out of Gerald, a 2-gate opener out of MindelVK. So far, the openers are looking standard, and we'll see if we can shake off that previous game and settle into a back and forth. I want to believe. The probes do pass by each other, going for their scouts. Which also means that there will not be a proxy. No proxy out on the map. Second pylon has been thrown out for Gerald. Likewise, second pylon has been thrown out for MindelVK. No proxies, no cheeses yet. I mean, this can still lead into a one-base all-in. True. Could still lead into... The surround! No! Oh, we surround the probe, and MindelVK will lose his scouting worker. That is scary. Uh-oh. With that, MindelVK is now playing blind. And as a result, there could be anything on the way. We have double adepts. Okay, double adept opener. This looks like it's going to be leading to a Stargate as well, into Oracle aggression. We'll see. Yep, there it is. Stargate's on the way. Mass aggression here out of Gerald, and MindelVK has no idea. He has no idea what's coming his way. Gerald's so quick to respond, so quick to react. Once he sees an opportunity, once he sees an opening, he goes for it. He does double down. He does go for it. MindelVK, meanwhile, going for a Twilight Council opener instead. Working towards Blink, and we'll see if MindelVK can keep up with the aggression of Gerald with the Adepts and the Oracles. As the first 2 Adepts move out across the map, and do we double down and do we go for a 3rd and 4th Adept as well? Looks like we won't. We're waiting for the Oracle. Waiting for that Stargate to finish up. There we go. Stargate is done. Oracle is being chronoed as we speak. Going for the Nexus. So we skip the 3rd and 4th unit in favor of the natural base and of the Oracles. Adepts say shade into the main. Probes are going down. We get 2 probe kills already. We can get 3, and can we get 4? Oh, looks like we can. Yeah, 4 probe kills. Very nice damage. The Adept even does escape. Oh my god. The Adept will waddle away. And this is merely the first phase of aggression. We start off with 4 probe kills. We shade back in and going for another. We won't quite find one. Oh, but we do soften up the probes. Yeah, the probes are softened up. No shield battery in the main. And here comes the Oracle. Uh-oh. This is looking a little bit scary. MindelVK, he's out of position. He's ready here at the natural. He's not ready in the main. He doesn't know. I mean, it was not a sentry opener. He's moving out across now. Here comes the Oracle. GG gets called. There is nothing in position. No scout, no sentry to confirm. And nothing ready in the main base. And Gerald will take the series 3-0, becoming this week's Sparkling Tuna Cup champion. GG. GG, well played. Congratulations here to Gerald. That was a brutal final game. Again, because the probe went down, Gerald could do whatever he wanted without being scattered. It wasn't just that, it was also the fact that MindelVK did not open up did not open up Sentry, which means no hallucinated Phoenix Scouts, which means no vision. We had no idea what was coming. We were not ready whatsoever for the Oracle. And the game ended then and there. GG, well played. Again, PvP can be brutal like that. It can be very unforgiving, as we have seen. But what I will say is a shout out to MindelVK for making it to the finals, for taking down Rebellion, for taking down Nicaract. I was favoring Nicaract. I was favoring Nicaract versus Gerald in the grand finals. That's what I was thinking. MindelVK says no. MindelVK knocked Nicaract down and did have a run. Had an amazing run here tonight. So very well done. Didn't make it to first place. Did not bring down Gerald, but still an amazing performance nonetheless to make it this far in Sparkling Tuna Cup. GG. GG, well played. Likewise, a special shout out to the other semi-finalists, players like Ordinary, players like Rebellion. Ordinary had the best series of the night. Gerald versus Ordinary in the semi-finals was so clutch. It was so close. That game on Golden Aura was wild. It was back and forth. At times, Gerald was ahead. At times, Ordinary was ahead. It was very back and forth, very clutch. I would have loved to have seen an ace match. I would have loved to have seen a game 3 between those two. Regardless, Gerald came out on top and it was an amazing series, and I hope Ordinary returns. I hope I know that I said before that he's been a little bit inconsistent when it comes to his play, when it comes to competing. I hope this is not the last we see of Ordinary, because he played well. Did play well tonight, and I hope to see more. Do hope to see more of Ordinary. Otherwise, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for tuning in. We are done with Sparkling Tuna Cup, but we are not done casting, because we have a back-to-back broadcast. Up next is World Team League. WTL, it started 20 minutes ago, so we have some catching up to do. We're going to be catching up on WTL, on World Team League. We may as well just keep the stream going. Whatever we end the stream, we usually lose like 75% of people. So may as well keep the stream going and not bring it down. I do need a moment to set up the overlays, so I have to set up all the overlays and set up all the assets. And once we're ready, we can jump into WTL. On top of that, if you want to help support this tournament and support these players, check out the Patreon. !Patreon in the chat. If you do wish to support not just the tournament, but the Cranky Ducklings and all of our tournaments. All of our tournaments are funded via Patreon. Events like Sparkling Tuna Cup, events like Sea Duckling Open, and Master Swan Open as well. All 3 events are funded by Patreon, by the community, for the community. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support that we currently get, and we would appreciate any further support to help grow our tournaments and grow these weeklies. Outside of that, you can help support the event via Matcherino as well. You can do so via Matcherino if you wish. That does help support this specific tournament for a one-time thing, where you can help just boost the prize pool of this weekly. Otherwise, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Discord. Follow us on all things Cranky Ducklings. Everything Duckling Pappy. Quack Pappy, quack. Follow us on all the social medias. We're streaming here on Twitch and on YouTube, and the stream is going to be going on a very short break. I'm going to quickly set everything up and then jump into World Team League. See you soon. Who's playing in World Team League tonight? Yo, at the end of the night, we have Team Vitality versus Basilisk. Banger of a matchup, mate. We got Ryung, Solar, and Maru going up against Raynor, Cyril, and Showtime. We have some crazy matches coming up ahead of us. Be sure you're a part of that. Be sure you're a part of Basilisk versus Team Vitality. Otherwise, we'll see you guys soon after this short break. See you soon.